Welcome back to my channel guys, and in today's video we are going to watch another emergency meeting. This is the latest emergency meeting by the way, and the title of this emergency meeting is summer vacations. In this meeting we are going to learn a lot of things by Tristan Tate, and believe me, this is the amazing emergency meeting, one of my favorite emergency meeting. And I have to announce something important. We just made a brand new Discord server, so I request all of you, my audience and my subscriber who watch my videos, please join the Discord server, because on Discord server we talk to each other and have a lot of fun, and we talk about how we can make more money, and we help each other. So, and I also leave the link in the description, and in the pinned comment I also leave my Instagram, IG on pinned comment and on the description. Must follow me on Instagram, and also subscribe me on YouTube. Enjoy your video.
It's summer. I've been thinking and watching and observing the way people behave during the summer months in the last few years. And something has fundamentally changed. I'm answering all super chats over $10, by the way. $10. And something has fundamentally changed, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it until very recently. It's summer, and I'm at home in my house, and I'm working. I've been working all morning. I've got some meetings this evening. This isn't really work. This is just me sharing my message with the world, but I'm doing productive things during the summer from my house. I've been traveling a lot, mainly for work, and I think next I will go to my other house in Romania and do more work while I'm there. The idea of a summer vacation has shifted massively from when I used to take summer vacations back in the day. And I'll tell you what's changed first and foremost. There was a time when we used to go to school and you used to get the summer off. Now, I was too poor for this. I don't remember this. This didn't happen to me. But I used to get back from school and people would tell me about the vacation they took. And it was usually a week in Spain, a week in Egypt, a week in Greece. And they talk about this week they had with their family. And that was their summer vacation. That meant that their parents, who worked all year round, they didn't get the summers off like the students did and the teachers did, would take their family on a 1-week vacation to somewhere cheap in Europe and have a few beers and enjoy seeing some different sights and enjoy probably the sunshine, because you don't get sunshine in England most of the time. And then I got old enough to start taking my own summer vacations. So my first real summer vacations came from when I started working at Pret a Manger, the sandwich shop. I tell people I worked at McDonald's, but that's actually a lie. I never worked at McDonald's in my life. I did work in a fast food restaurant making sandwiches, though. So I tell people McDonald's because most people outside of the UK don't know exactly what Pret a Manger is. I've got one in New York, one in Hong Kong, one in Singapore, but I worked in fast food. I just used McDonald's as the colloquial slang. And when I started making my money, I used to look forward to my summer vacation. And my summer vacation was I'd go with Andrew to somewhere in Europe, Slovakia, Egypt, and I'd go to these various places for a week, 2 weeks at a time, and then I'd come home and normal life would resume. But that's not the way things work anymore. And I tell you what's to blame. Instagram is to blame. In the last few years, I realized that when the summer is over, you never ask people, oh, where did you go this summer? And they say, oh, I went for a week in Greece, went for a week in Italy, went for a week in Spain. That's all dead now. Because of Instagram, the ultra wealthy people in the world, and I am now in that category. Maybe I'm to blame a little bit, but this started before I started making money. Have access to every single woman in the world, any friend they want to make in the world, and every single normal person also has visual access to their lives. So it's made the idea of working 51 weeks a year to take 7 days out and go on a vacation to Spain almost obsolete for anyone above the lowest of the lowest classes. Now, different times of the year have different regions assigned to them globally. Right now, that place would be maybe, I'm in Dubai working because my mindset hasn't changed. It'd be maybe the south of France. If you follow people on Instagram, especially attractive women, because attractive women don't have to work and pay for these vacations, they can just go wherever the season tells them to go. And a lot of beautiful women who I know, loads who you probably follow too, are currently in the south of France having paid no money for their vacation. That's fine. I'm not going to judge them. I don't know what they're doing for this vacation, but they might be doing nothing. They may just accept an invite. I, for one, have held vacations, yacht vacations in Croatia, trips to Italy where I've invited a bunch of random women, and I haven't slept with them, not all of them anyway, necessarily, and nothing illustrious or sinister has ever happened or gone down. But if you're a man with the money to buy a few plane tickets and you invite beautiful women to the hot spots at the time it's time to be there, they'll find an excuse to show up. So they're there. I feel like Instagram has set such an unfair standard of living on the normal man and the normal woman and the normal person that nobody ever asks, like, where did you go on vacation this summer? Right now, my phone is blowing up with, when are you coming to Saint-Tropez? It's Saint-Tropez season right now. Okay, fine, it's Saint-Tropez season right now. But what after Saint-Tropez season? Then it's Bodrum season. Then it's Dubai season again. Then it gets cold. Then it's the Bahamas season. Then it's St. Bart's at New Year's. Then it's Courchevel in January. There's a calendar that has been constructed, not necessarily by an individual. No one's planned this, but a consensus of minds, all watching each other on the internet, have constructed a calendar of where to be and at what time. I'm being invited to the Hamptons in July. And some of these places cross over each other at different times and dates. But to stay on permanent vacation is now the goal. The goal is no longer to just go somewhere, have a nice time, and return to normal life. No, your life has to be this jet-setter lifestyle where you're always in the cool place at the cool time. But you know who isn't in the cool place at the cool time? Not always. Me. Because I've never quite understood it. What you'll find is a lot of the people who finance this activity, a lot of the people buying all the plane tickets for everybody to come to Monaco, and I'm not trying to make it sound insidious or bad in any way, but they're older men 45, 50 plus, are booking endless hotel rooms, endless flights, endless private jets, endless tables at nightclubs, and they're the ones financing this whole thing. Sure, there are some very rare exceptions. There are some celebrities, movie stars, even the odd internet celebrity at these places. But all in all, it's men who've made millions of dollars. They've made their money, and they're basically retired, so they're now enjoying themselves. What does that tell you about the pressure on 20 to 25-year-old men, even 30-year-old men or 40-year-old men, to be able to provide this kind of lifestyle to the people who want to associate with them? You know, I haven't taken a vacation since 2022. What I do is I map my work out in a yearly calendar. And I think, where am I going to meet this guy, this guy, this guy, this girl, this man, this woman, all these CEOs, politicians, various people who are around the world. And I kind of construct my own annual calendar. And I sit there and I book all my flights and I travel around. So I'm doing almost the same thing, just on a different schedule. But I will tell you, without joking, that because I fly private, because I stay in the best hotels, because I have security agents with me everywhere, I'm spending, so far this year, $3+ million on travel. $3 million used to be a fortune. $3 million. If you had $3 million in the bank, you were rich. You were set for life. $3 million is around about the amount that you used to win on the United Kingdom's lottery back when I was young and I used to play the lottery. Isn't it absurd to think that expectations of how you should be able to live have risen so far beyond what used to be considered a good salary? Because if you work in London or New York or even one of the hotspot cities or Hong Kong, but you're making $100,000, $150,000 a year, and you're working 48 weeks a year with 4 weeks off, you can't really go anywhere and you can't really do anything compared to all of these young women, it's women primarily because they get it for free, who are just jetting around the world to all these hotspots at any one time.
Sorry for interrupting you between the video, but if you don't want to listen to my commentary and my perspective on this speech, you can skip and watch the remaining speech. Enjoy your video. I will also show a timer there, so you can skip according to your timeline. And this is the amazing meeting, like one of my favorite meeting. I really enjoyed that meeting. And Tristan Tate said that Instagram sets unfair standards for men. And when we think deeply into this sentence, we understand that he is totally right, because an average girl who is barely 5 out of 10 wants a man who is 6 feet plus, who knows how to cook, who knows how to clean, who knows how to speak, who knows how to dress, who owns a house, who owns a car, who makes a bunch of money. And she is barely 5 out of 10. Like, that difference. Instagram set that difference. And for a lot of men, it's very difficult to date nowadays because they are just 18, they are just 20, they are just 22, but still they are stuck in studies, they are stuck in university. So how can they make money? They are just studying their doctorate degree, they are studying their engineering degree, they are studying computer science. Then how they can make millions of dollars, a bunch of money, 100,000 to provide a girl who is barely 5? And every girl who is baddie, who is barely 5 out of 10, who is 2 out of 10, wants that kind of man. And oh, you know what? At the end of the day, they ended up with a fat government job. I'm not saying this in a bad way, but I have seen 28-year-old or 30-year-old full grown men talking to 19-year-old girl because he is financially stable, because he has money. And the thing is, the guys, the men who take risk and make more money are talking to the girl who is 18, who is 19. Because they are financially stable. And the guy who is 20, who is 21 is not dating a girl because he is just focused on his career. And no girl wants to be with him because he can't do anything. He belongs to a middle class family and he can't gift her anything. He is just studying at a university. He's just completing his doctorate degree. He's just completing his computer science degree. And everyone wants a 6 feet guy. Like, what will you do with 6 feet height? Like, I'm not that tall, but I'm not that short even. But I was like, it's really funny because a 5'6" girl wants a 6'2". leave this topic. I'm getting too toxic for this, but it's reality because Instagram sets unfair standard, and every everyone wants a high value man, but at the end of the day, they ended up with go government job, uncle. We know reality, and there is a lot of pressure on a 20-year-old man because think about it. You are most of you are 20 are in your 20s, and you can feel like let's not talk about you, let's talk about me. I'm 18 years old, and I will turn this year 19 on October 6th, and like I get mad at myself every time because the situation I'm in. There is a lot of pressure because I want to retire my parents. I want to give a good life to my parents, and I'm starting a second channel, which link is in also the pin comment and in the bio. So must follow on that channel because on that channel we are going to watch and rotate vlogs together. There's a lot of fun on the other channel, so must subscribe. I made that channel just to make an extra money. Like if it got monetized, I will start making money, and I'm not afraid of trying. I just try another channel. Maybe it's win or lose. Maybe it get monetized or not. I don't give a damn. I'm just trying things, and a lot of because there's a lot of pressure on me. That's the reason I make a second channel because I can make a good amount from the second channel if it get monetized, and I can double, I can triple, I can like I can make more money from that channel. So enjoy your video, guys.
So, my message today to all the people who listen to me is you need to fuck this idea off for now. I'm still fucking it off for now. I'm going to fuck it off until I'm about 40, and then I'm going to be one of those guys flying a bunch of beautiful women on vacation for the rest of my life at all the various locations in the world, because that's what rich people do. But to aspire to even get there is not only unrealistic for the young man, it is absurd for the young man to think that he could ever achieve this in his 20s. And fringe examples exist. People the Matrix lets people break out to make you think that this is doable. That young kid now, Clavicular, he's going to some of the hot spots. Not all of them. He's not on the full calendar. But he's right now in the south of France. France sucks, by the way. I wouldn't advise going there. And he is a very unique example of somebody at a very young age who's able to adhere to this impossible schedule of traveling, vacationing, being in the right spot at the right time, and being seen there. And he has such a big platform. All it's doing is exacerbating the problem where more young people see him doing this and think, I should be able to do this. Maybe I can do this. I don't really think that you can unless you are making $3 or $4 million a year. And I'm not telling you not to be ambitious. What I'm telling you to do is to do what I do, which is to do everything that's necessary. My ceiling of the level of success I want to achieve is probably much, much higher than a lot of you people listening, because I've already broken through so many ceilings myself. But can't everyone just forget about it? Can't everyone just fuck it off? This whole, it's Monaco season, it's Saint-Tropez season, it's Mykonos season. Can't everyone just give up and work on themselves for a while and do it when they're older? I feel like taking your summer vacation in one of these hotspots and adhering to the calendar for 1 or 2 weeks a year is a total waste of time. If it's Mykonos season and you've got your 3 weeks paid vacation from work and you've got 20 grand in the bank, I would say to you, do not go to Mykonos. Leave Mykonos alone, leave Saint-Tropez alone, leave Bodrum alone. Leave these places to the people who've already made it and aspire to get there when you're old enough, wealthy enough, rich enough to just adhere to this calendar without thinking about your bank balance. I feel like the calendar is kind of a trap. It's a trap to the middle class. It's a trap to the young men who have started making money in the world. It's a trap to the young men with, let's say, 10, 20, 30, 50 grand in their bank. Because it can very easily snap you into thinking that the people who are doing this are not as rich as they are. And you think, well, I've got 50 grand. I can book a first class ticket to France. I can go to Monaco for 2 weeks. And these locations and travel companies suck all of your money out of you. And within no time, you're going to be back there in your apartment in New York or Miami or wherever else you live, trying to think how to get some money together. And what are you going to do when you get that money together? You're going to fall back into the trap. It's not like it's once a year. If there was once a year one big event that everyone went to, or one particular country everyone went to at one time of year, I would understand needing to get there. But this event and this country and this goings on is happening 52 weeks a year around the clock. I think you need to bring back, in your mind at least, because we can't change the culture, the old school idea of a summer vacation. You should take no more than $2,000, take a week away with your friends, go and have some fun, and get back to fucking work. I'm 22. When I started watching you guys many years ago, I was growing up in an atheist household making $13 an hour. I'm now a follower of Christ making 50 to 20K per month. I'm so blessed. Thank you. Now, I imagine you're a student of the real world. I actually had a very cool experience earlier. I'm not sure if they were students of the real world or not, but I was at the pool in the Pagani building in Dubai, where I famously live. And I met two young German guys, and the first thing they said, because there's no Airbnb in this building. I knew they were my neighbors, so I knew they at least had a few million to purchase an apartment below the penthouse of this building. And the guy walks up to me, he goes, "Hey man, I didn't want to disturb you earlier while you were training, but I just want to say, thank you so much. We owe so much to you and your brother." And I was like, how the fuck do these two German guys owe so much to me and Andrew? It's kind of cool. But yeah, you should be taking my advice. And you should fuck off this whole permanent vacation digital nomad idea. Because I don't know any fucking digital nomad who doesn't eventually give up and end up just backpacking in Thailand or South America. I don't know a single digital nomad who is permanently on vacation in the hotspots. I feel like you need to be less nomadic and more digital and get down to fucking work. My summer, I think I'm going to go back to Romania for some time. And I recently said this famously on the Rick Sanchez show when I was in Russia. He's a guy who runs a show on RT. He's quite large. You can find clips of him online. Clips of me talking to him, certainly. And he said, yeah, you're fine as long as you stay out of Romania. And I told him, no, I'm fine even if I go to Romania. I think with all the goings on and all the massive wins that Andrew and I have been, stacking up since 2025 when I finally got my passport back, I think the ridiculousness of what the Romanian state are doing is becoming more and more evident. There comes a time where the attacks bother you, but then the attacks weaken, and then they run out of ammo. And at one point, they're just kind of like tickling you, and you're like, these people are fucking annoying. But everybody can see there's a personal vendetta and a personal grudge somewhere along the line, coming from somewhere. So now they're charging Andrew with hate speech violations. It's all very laughable. And I'm hoping to pick up some hate speech violations myself, because the more they do this, the more stupid they look. So yes, I will be going back to Romania, because I'm not afraid of lies, and I'm not afraid of false persecutions, and I'm not afraid of prosecutors, and I'm not afraid of judges. Some of the judges in my case have actually been very fair and very good. But my point is, when the truth is on your side, you don't fear these things. And there's a wonderful feeling that I get when I walk through one of the affluent areas of Bucharest, maybe the city center even, and I just get swarmed with people coming up to me saying, Tristan, we love you. Andrew, we love you. Can we have a photo with you? I'm sorry for what my government did to you. And I'm like, well, the people aren't against me, so I'm not going to turn my back on that country just yet. I think I am going to be going to Romania this summer. Hey, Tristan, I'm 23. I'm on vacation in Dubai right now. What's a place you visit, or what's your recommendation? I don't go to the places people go. I don't go to the places people go because I can't enjoy a peaceful evening. There are some nights, I'd suggest you to find your own places, but good luck. You know, I recently posted something on X that I think people got the wrong idea about. I'm going to read it. It's still my pinned tweet. I haven't taken it down. I said, asking people you recognize for photos is cringe if you're an adult. I said, imagine interrupting another full-grown man as he eats lunch with your phone in your hand, expecting him to halt his conversation and pose with you. If you're above 16, this is gay. And people misunderstood this. A lot of people, even I guess fans of mine, right underneath, nah, fuck that. You're the one who got famous. If I see you, I'm going to ask for a photo. Fine. You could do what you like. But the photo, and what you need to understand, is not going to do anything for you. A photograph with me is not going to do anything for you in life. It's going to get you a temporary boost of likes on your Instagram or Snapchat page. And that is all it's going to do. I much prefer people who come up and make an introduction and shake my hand and hand me a business card saying, if you're interested in my service, I do this. Because if you take a photo with me, you've immediately lost credibility as somebody who I think I should get to know. Because I don't do that with people more famous than me. Now, I understand if you're a kid, I'm not talking to all you youngsters in the world. Under 16 is a bit mean. I guess under 18. If you're a young kid and you see a photo with me, I don't mind taking pictures with you. I don't even mind taking pictures with you as an adult. But my tweet was worded very specifically. It said, interrupting me as I'm eating lunch. Because there's a time and a place for it. If I'm standing at the bus stop, waiting for my driver to pick me up, because he picks me up from a bus stop, and you ask me for a picture, I don't care who you are. I will say yes, I'll smile, I'll take the picture, and I won't think anything negative of you. But if I'm sitting down at a meeting, talking to somebody, and you don't know who that person is, I guarantee you they're an important person, and you tap me on the shoulder, and you say, hey, can I take a picture? You've got your phone in your hand, and you're expecting me to stand up midway through lunch, and then after you do it, someone else is going to do it 2 minutes later, 5 minutes later, 2 minutes after that. No, you can't ask a man who's eating lunch or a man who's with his family or a man who's with his kids if he'll pause what he's doing and take a picture. So to answer your question, I don't really go to the places everybody goes, because when I go to the places where everybody goes and people have been drinking, people have been enjoying themselves, it's a big fucking photo line that forms after a little bit of time. My two options are to go to the extremely high-end places where everyone's got a bit of money and everyone's got a bit too much ego to ask me things, or to just stay in my house. And I like staying in my house.
This is the end of the video. I hope you all enjoy emergency meeting, and again, this is one of the favorite emergency meeting in which he talks about summer vacation. Tell me in the comment section how you spend your summer vacations. Let's back to the video, but must subscribe my channel because we just hit 3k and our next goal is 10k. It's possible, and we're gonna do it in July. This is our goal. We're gonna do 10k subscriber on July. Please join my Discord server, link in the description and in the pinned comment. Follow me on Instagram, and subscribe to my second channel also, because on that particular channel we're going to watch Andrew Tate vlogs together. Back to the topic. So Tristan Tate taught us that women are born with value, but men are not born with value. Men have to earn value by the things he do. If he's working and he's doing great in life, He is working hard and make a bunch of money. He knows how to speak, he knows how to dress, he goes to the gym every day, he is in good shape. He is a high value man. But on the other hand, a person who don't go to the gym, who are not making money, who don't know how to dress, and who always wakes up in a short or pajama, uh, is not a high value man, because women like high value men. And when we born, we have no value. Our value are decided on the things we do in this world. If we are rich or not, if we are hardworking or not, if we are good, if we are in shape or we are out of shape. And everyone choose a high value man. Your friends choose a high value man. Women choose a high value man, because a high value man can provide something. It may be knowledge, maybe money, maybe anything. And we have to understand this. We have to become an high value man, no matter how much it takes. And it's all about hunger. It's all about hunger. It's all about how hungry you are. If you are really, really hungry for success, you're gonna try this thing, fail. I don't care. You're gonna try this thing, fail. I don't care. You're gonna try this thing and try again and again and again until you win. It's all about hunger and madness and obsession. You have to get mad at your situation. You have to get mad at yourself, because of the situation you are in, because you are poor, because uh, you can't pay the bill, because you can't retire your parents. You have to get mad at yourself. And to be honest, I know only a few people watch my commentary, and at the end especially. But whoever is watching, I believe in you. You will get successful. I believe in myself. I will get successful. We both gonna get successful if we stay consistent, disciplined, and get mad at yourself because the situation you are in. And if you got mad at yourself, you will never sleep again peacefully until you win in life. Let me show you something. Who is watching right now? Look, almost 1 a.m. and I'm recording videos for you because I don't have a personal room, and actually I do have, but in a daytime there is a lot of noises coming from different places, coming from the street, coming from the ground floor, and a lot of noises, so I can't record my video peacefully, and I can't make video peacefully. So, and my fan is off. It's hot summer. I'm sweating. It's all about hunger and obsession. You have to get mad at yourself. You have to show how hungry you are, and God will bless you with success. It is what it is. Work hard, bro. If you are watching this, I don't need a register. I'm just talking to you personally. Get closer. Look, if you work hard, you dedicated your life to it for even 6 months, you will get successful. And if you get successful, all the people who once hate you, who once doubted you, that you are not gonna make it, who laughs at you at first when you start your journey, gonna collapse for you. Then you win, and you will become an important person when you win. Before you win anything, You are not an important person. You are not everyone's favorite guy. You are not the guy woman wants. You are not the guy man wants to be friend with. You have to work on yourself. Get in shape. Get in shape. Be funny. Be handsome. Know how to talk. Be rich. These five things and more things. Be educated. I'm just taking an example. Work on yourself. And I feel so sleepy right now, but I'm making videos and I'm going to sleep after breakfast in the morning. Work hard, bro. Work hard for the people you love. Work hard for the girl you love, you love. Work hard for your parents because they are getting old. They're getting older and you have to retire them. So they will never go to that bad job, that hard working job again. Work hard and earn so much money that they never have to go to that job ever again in this hot weather, in this cold weather. God bless you and I believe in you. I believe in you. You're gonna get successful and we both gonna have a good life. We believe in ourselves. God bless you.